Hi everyone, I'm going to start this vlog today. So, I am doing my very first vlog and there's a very good reason for that, in that I am going to a dance class tomorrow, that being Saturday the 25th of January. So tomorrow I am doing a dance class with Shirley, Ballas and Vito Coppola from Strictly. So far it's Shirley and Vito. Vito is like a bit broken just now, so we're still like waiting to see if he can do it, but Shirley Ballas is definitely going to be there for sure. So we might get Anton, we'll see. But yeah, so today is Friday the 24th of January and Storm Eowynn, I want to say, Eowynn, however it's pronounced, has hit us tremendously. It's currently 3:10. It's meant to die down about 5 o'clock, and I've been keeping an eye today on the trains. They obviously, all travel got cancelled, buses, trains, ferries, everything got cancelled, which absolutely should have happened. But I've been looking at them for tomorrow, and apparently ScotRail have said that because of like all the damage they'll have to repair and all that they are cancelling all the trains until 12 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, which absolutely makes so much sense. Like, I get it. So my dance class is scheduled for 10:45 AM, so I was planning on being there for about 10ish roughly. So I've been trying to make other arrangements, and I have come up with another arrangement in that we're gonna trust the buses. We're gonna attempt trusting the buses. I don't know how well it's gonna go. I don't know if it's worth doing the buses, but we're gonna attempt doing the buses. So I've been having a look, and it's 2 hours and 20 minutes on 4 different buses. Hello everyone, so I'm jumping back in again. There's a storm update. It's now 10 to 9 at night. It has calmed down quite a lot, which is good. So I'm not feeling the house shaking anymore, and that it's like not normal wind, it's still like bad wind, and then there's like bad gusts, so it's not like constant anymore, which is a good update to have. We're going to be going into an amber weather warning from, in fact, up until 9 o'clock tonight, I think, and then after 12 o'clock, so midnight tonight, we then turn into a yellow weather warning for wind. So I'm hoping that all will be well tomorrow morning. I did look up the buses, and they were cancelling the buses today between 9 and 6, and they were going to start them back up in the evening, but then they put out a post saying, actually, do you know what, it's not wise given the road conditions, so they cancelled them for the evening, which makes sense. So they said they were going to keep everyone updated when they could about what's happening tomorrow morning with buses. So we just have to wait and see what's happening with the buses. But my first bus is about 7:10ish, so we just have to play it by ear and see what happens. But yeah, things are calming down. The only thing I really hear now is rain rather than wind. So it's still bad, but it is definitely calmed down a decent amount. So storm is moving away, thank gosh. Golly gosh, it's been one day. It's been a heck of a day. So yeah, so fingers crossed that I will actually be able to continue this vlog, and it will be good news, and I will be on the bus. Good morning. Good morning. It is the day of Dance With Us. Things have calmed down drastically. I have just woken up about 15 minutes ago. I let the dog out. I need to fix my hair and all that, but the buses are running, at least for the ones that I need. So someone is looking down on me today, and I can go to the Dance With Us. So I'm gonna go quickly do some makeup, recurl some of this from me sleeping in it. I like it messy, but not this messy.
So I'm gonna fix that and then get dressed, and then I think I'll have to go. So I might have to just get a taxi to the hospital and then walk from the hospital to the stop that the Glasgow bus is at, because I've been tracking the one that's going to take me to the hospital. The bus is going to take me to the hospital from Asda, and it looks like it's going to be a little late, and the one that takes me to Glasgow actually looks like it's on time. So we're playing it safe. This day is far too important, so we're playing it safe, and I think I'm just going to taxi it to the hospital. But yeah, we are up and running, and the buses that are going from Glasgow to Paisley are also running. So we'll find out really when I get to Glasgow what's happening bus wise, but I'm going to be there like super early, so I have time to just wait out for other buses. I don't have to be there till for me personally, I don't have to be there till 10:30 because it's a 10-minute walk to the dance centre, so we have time. But yeah, oh, it's happening. Okay, I will check in with you guys once I am ready. Officially in Glasgow, made it. It's a bit of a rush to leave the house. I am here. So now I'm heading to go get my next bus to Paisley. Which I think is straight ahead. Yeah, I'll catch you guys up when I get to Paisley. Okay, so I'm here in Paisley. Officially made it, so I have about 10 to 10 just now. My class is at 9:45. I want to get there for about 10:20, and I'll just stand about out there. But yeah, we're here, that's happening. So yeah, I don't know how it's going to go, but we'll see what happens when we get there. It's very exciting. It's a good start to 2025, isn't it? But I am going to catch you guys up whenever I can. Right, so I'm on my way. It's been snowing. Didn't know that. And I unfortunately have the wrong pair of shoes on. I have shoes on to dance, which are just Converse. But they're letting in snow, so my feet are absolutely freezing. But I'll get there in about 10ish minutes. It's going to take a bit longer because it's quite slippy now. So yeah, I'll be there about 10:30. But yeah, we're on our way. Yeah, I didn't think it was. I knew it was rumoured to snow, but I didn't think we were actually going to get snow. Would have preferred this when I was leaving Glasgow, but it is what it is. No one can control the weather clearly after yesterday, so yeah. So I will see if I can update you guys when I'm in there. If not, I'll update you guys after. Alright, and we are out. That was probably one of the best experiences I've ever had. So worth it. Completely and utterly worth it. Vito was just lovely and loud. Very dramatic, very expressive. Shirley was lovely and dainty and just so kind. It was a fabulous experience, and I would easily do that again next year because it was completely worth all the money. Yeah, that was pretty amazing. So now I'm going to see what's happening with the train. Okay, so I've made it back to Glasgow. And going back to the bus because the trains are off till late this afternoon. So I think Mum and I are getting the bus from here, and hopefully we can get a train home from Strickland tonight. Well, we shall see.
so it's the next evening and I completely forgot to finish that vlog. I didn't completely forget. What happened was, after I got home from Paisley, I had to rush and get ready for going back through to Glasgow to go see Strictly at the Hydro, which was absolutely incredible. I think that's one of the best live tours they've done, because it was just like a party the whole night. It was brilliant. Getting to see Sarah live was pretty incredible for me personally. She was my favourite this year. Yeah, so it was a rush to get ready for that, so I never had a chance to vlog or anything like that. And then we did have a plan, because the trains were somewhat running. They were like, there is possibilities of still cancellations, but we're trying to get these trains back on. So there was 2 trains that could have got us back here that were running up until the interval, which was about 10 to 9, and then they cancelled those 2. And then there was a bus that was still running that would have, if we got there for 11 o'clock, we would have managed to get that home. We got back to the bus station after the show had finished, and we got back there about 20 to 11, so 20 minutes before it was due to leave. They took it off. It wasn't there. So Mum and I ended up stranded in Glasgow, and we were kind of panicking. So we were just like trying to figure out any other buses that were maybe going towards where we live, anywhere close, but no, all of the ones that came back here, they were done. They were off. So that was a panic in itself. So we ended up managing to get this angel of a taxi driver to bring us back, and it cost £80 to bring us back, but it was last resort. It was just, we had to get home. The dog isn't very well just now, so we wanted home to her. But yeah, that was an experience in itself. But yeah, it wasn't fun, but the live show itself was absolutely incredible, and Dance With Us was everything I hoped it would be and more. It was just, yeah, I remember we were queuing in the dance centre to get let in, and then they let us in bang on quarter to 11. So they were scanning our tickets and I remember I walked in the door, and I can't remember his name, I'm so sorry, Harry I think, I don't know, Shirley said his name and I can't remember what it was, but he scanned my ticket, and I looked across and I saw Vito, and I had like this inner thing where I was like, oh my god, he's real. And that sounds so silly, but it's like, until you meet them in real life, it doesn't feel real or anything like that. And then the same with Shirley, I saw her and I was like, oh my god, that's Shirley. So it was quite a surreal experience. So I went and I put all my stuff down on a chair, and I had a gift bag with presents for him and her, and something for Sarah as well. So I went over to him. He was selling t-shirts. I was like, why are you the one that's selling t-shirts? But he's a man of the people. So he loves people. So I was sitting on my phone as well, and I wasn't being rude or anything, but I was moving money over because I didn't know how much the t-shirts were. And then someone moved, and I was like, no! The person that was in front of me moved, and I was like, oh no, I don't want him to think like I'm just sitting on my phone. I was genuinely moving money over. But yeah, we said hello, and he gave me a hug because I've been bugging him on Instagram, so he gave me a hug, and I gave him his presents. He gave me another hug for it, and then I got my t-shirt, which is super comfortable as well. I could have got away with the medium. I went with large for safety. Could have got away with the medium, but yeah, I can't believe I'm actually saying that. It's been a long time since I've been able to say I could have got away with the medium instead of the large. But yeah, he was lovely. And then I went and I got a picture with Shirley, and then Vito finished selling t-shirts, so then he came over and done pictures with, so it would be
well, for me it was Shirley, then me, then Vito. And then we done the dance class, so we learned a cha-cha to Mark Ballas's song, which I can't remember. Get My Name, I think it's called. Very catchy. I've been listening to it actually all day today. It's so good. It's really difficult, the cha-cha. But it was a lot of fun to learn, and I was like a sponge. I was like watching every move that both of them were doing and how they were teaching. How they teach us, by the way, how they teach people is absolutely incredible, because you got it. They're so good at teaching. It's absolutely incredible. So then we done the dance, and it was a laugh. It was such a laugh as well. Then they done a little Q&A, and then they had to leave quite quickly because they had the matinee, the Saturday matinee. But I managed to get a quick selfie with Vito, which was very good of him. And that was the end of it. And I was so sad when it was over, because I was like, that was so good. Can we not like keep going? Can we not keep going? But yeah, I would easily do that again next year. It was genuine. I highly recommend it. If you can do it, I highly recommend going to one, because it was absolutely incredible. Because it was just absolutely, it felt like a once in a lifetime thing, if that makes sense, because it was so special. But yeah, I really loved yesterday. I haven't stopped smiling all day, and the selfie that I got with Vito is now my profile picture everywhere apart from here. But yeah, everywhere else it's him and I. That's the moment I've waited for a long time for. So yeah, my mum was like, oh, I sent her the picture, and she was like, I'm so jealous, I love him. And I was like, because I sent her the picture of Shirley, me and him, and she was like, oh, I'm jealous, I love Vito. And then I sent her the selfie of me and Vito, and I just captioned it. I was like, be more jealous. Yeah, it was, I know I said it's a once in a lifetime thing, and I know I'm sure they said they are doing it next year, or they're thinking about doing it next year, but I think it's been really successful, so I think they are doing it again next year. I'm sure that's what Shirley said. And I'm describing it as a once in a lifetime thing, but it felt more like a fairy tale moment, if it'll make sense to people that like want to meet them and things like that, or have met them, where it felt like a fairy tale, where I was just like, oh, this is actually like real, and this is happening. And like I was trying to sleep last night, and it just kept going through my mind that I've met them. You know, Vito didn't dance last night because his back's still playing up, but when Shirley walked out, I looked and I was just like, I've met her. And I think I would have sobbed had Vito walked out with Sarah, because I would have been like, oh my god, I danced with him. But yeah, it was a very special experience, and yeah, I loved every single second of it. And hopefully my editing skills are pretty limited, because I'm not really much of an editor, but I'm hoping I can add in the pictures that I got with Shirley and him. And Vito had an idea as well. He was like, I want everyone to go home, practice the cha-cha. So we all took videos of the two of them doing it, practice the cha-cha, and then upload it and let us see it. And then they might like put it on social media and that. And I'm like, I don't know if I'm like brave enough to do that. But I really do like the song, and I really like it, and I do want to like do it, but I don't know if I should or not. I don't know. But yeah, I really enjoyed everything about yesterday. Was so good. I just it feels so special, and I still feel all giddy and happy from it. So yeah, hopefully we get another chance to dance again, because it was pretty cool. But yeah, that is going to do it for my very first vlog. I don't know if I'll ever do one of these again. This was just kind of a one-off thing that I thought of because it was such a special day.
Yeah, so my life isn't that interesting, to be honest. That's the most interesting thing that has happened in my life for, what am I now, 28? I think for my 28 years of life, that's the most interesting thing that has ever happened to me. But yeah, I might vlog again if I do, like, if I'm on my own and I do like a day out to Glasgow or Edinburgh or something like that. I might do another vlog, but I don't know. I feel a bit awkward, like, doing it in front of strangers and all that, but maybe one day I'll get used to it. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching my very first vlog, and I hope you guys have a great week, and I hope you have a good 2025.